Hey, Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Kate, listen, wanted to do a breakdown for you. Had a lot of requests. People were sending me stuff, even in my private community. And people have been asking me, hey, which one is better? Is it Biteplay or is it keyword research? If this is your first time to this channel, please go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm always doing these breakdowns, comparisons, trying to help you save and make money and increase your bottom line in your business. All right, so listen, so what we have is we have two may enter, but only one will become king. And so here's a little disclaimer. I only looked at the search functionality and or search feature for each individual tool. Biteplay is one tool that we're looking at, and keyword search, a newcomer, relatively newcomer, is also another tool that we looked at. Kind of looked at them head to head, just really in search. I didn't look at any of the other ancillary things that they offer. You'll probably have to pick that up a little bit later. But what you'll probably see is Biteplay has been around a lot longer than keyword search. I think keyword search has probably been around, I don't know, maybe a couple of months. But Biteplay, I think, has been around for at least a couple of years. So, but what I wanted to do was people say, hey, I'm just looking for search right now. All the other stuff I can probably get a little bit later. And so I just looked at the search head to head. I don't have a dog in this fight. I own both tools. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there, but I just did a head to head. So let's go ahead and start at the top. What I did was, I just ranked them in. There was 12 different categories I looked at that I thought they both would that they both have when it comes to search. So let's start at the top. The top, we have accessible via mobile, right? And so the advantage of having a SaaS tool versus having a versus having a plugin. Most of your popular tools that were out that were helping you with your search or your keyword search on YouTube, they were plugins, right? And so what that means is you actually had to be in your browser on your page, and then your plugins would take effect within your page, and it would give you and display these different numbers and these different categorical situations. This is not about plugins. I may do a video on that. I think there's a lot of videos out there on that. I don't think there's too many on the SaaS search. And so that's what I want to do, to put that out. And I was getting a lot of requests for it. So the first thing I wanted to do was talk about accessibility via mobile. Now, accessibility via mobile, it's going to be a tie between both Biteplay and keyword search. I think they both do a decent job. It's really how your browser is going to display in your particular mobile device, but they both do. You could see it. You'd have to actually pinch the screen and get a little bit better. So for that particular case, they both get a 3 stars in this particular case. Now, one of the other things that I found very interesting is they have something, I looked up related keywords, right? So when you put in an actual search term, does it give you alternate terms? Does it give you related keywords? Hey, you may be looking for this keyword, but here's another keyword that may benefit you as well. And in that particular case, Biteplay did not give me that, right? Keyword search gave me that, and they did very good job at that, right? What they do is they give you an opportunity to say, hey, listen, you put in this particular keyword, you put in construction, but we put in commercial construction, or we put in residential construction, right? They gave me related keywords just in case if I'm trying to do anything closely related in that particular keyword search. So I thought they did a very, very good job in that situation. All right, so moving on. What we're going to talk about here is, do they show me YouTube videos, right? When I put in the actual search, does it show me YouTube videos? And in this particular case, they both get 5 stars in that. Obviously, that's what the tool is about, is to show me who's giving me If I'm going to search, I want to see the videos along with it. So I both give them a tie. In that particular case, they both get 5 stars. So here's where a little separation starts to happen. This is what I'm looking for here. This is video description, right? If it does give me the video, does it give me the description that's within that video? And I think Biteplay rises to the top with this particular option. This particular option, when you search in Biteplay, you look at the video that it pulls up and it gives you the full display of the actual description. It gives you every single thing that that person or that video creator put in the description. Not so much when it comes to keyword search, right? They don't give me, it's very thin. I may get something, some fragmentation. We like to call them maybe some foot or some breadcrumbs, right? I may get that, but I'm very disappointed in what they're giving me for the description. All right, so, now let's move on here to video tags, right? And when I say video tags, I mean, does it get, now tags, quote unquote, is not as prevalent as they were when YouTube first came out. People would tag videos and it says, hey, if the tag's closely related, these are the tag words or the keyword. I mean, the actual tags that you can actually put in your video. From based on everything that I've learned and understood, tags are not as relevant immediately, but I kind of think they are, because I don't think they're as prevalent, but I still think they're as important, right? Because everything is still keeps asking me for tags. I don't think that would still be there if it wasn't, but that is your case there. And so what that particular edge goes to Biteplay, right? Biteplay is giving me every single tag from that video. In keyword search, they don't give me anything. I don't get nothing. I don't get any tags or anything like that. I'm a little disappointed in that, right? And so if you can give me some of the other things you can give me, you definitely should be able to give me tags. This gives me all the tags, right? And I think maybe they didn't concentrate on that because it's maybe not as important. They're a newcomer, right? This is an old comer. Maybe when tags were important, they said, hey, we think tags are important. That should belong in our tool. So that's something that definitely 5-star goes to Biteplay for that. Now, right here, this is related video search, right? Related video search is, it's are you giving me a related video to the one that I pulled up, right? No, you're not. Over here on keyword search, they're not giving me a related video, but we'll come back to that a little bit later. They're not giving me a related video search. Actually, Biteplay, I give them a 2-star for that. So I think they do it, but they don't do it in an organized way. You still kind of have to dig for it. Even when you pull the search up, you're like, what other videos are giving me that? They give me some other statistical pieces at the top, but I'm still giving them a 2 for that. I think they can do a lot better than that. All right. So now what happens is, we go here, and this is the related channel, right? This is the related channel. Does it give me a related channel in that particular case, right? And I give the edge to keyword search because it does give me a related channel, right? It doesn't give me a related video, but it actually gives me these related channels, or gives me the option to drill down on related channels, right? And so when we go back here, Biteplay gives me related videos when I do my search, but what keyword searches, it drills down deeper and says, hey, do you want related channels? And so I'm still giving Biteplay a 2 there, but if I can do the actual drill down and actually pull up a full report with that, yeah, I like to give the edge to keyword search. I'm going to give them a 5-star. And again, we're going to go with a 2-star for Biteplay here. Now, this next one is interesting because I would think that Biteplay would have this one down by now, but they just don't. And what I'm looking for is a top ranking order. Give me the top ranking order. Now, I can get the top ranking order with Biteplay, but I have to click on the column selector up top and organize it to to the top ranking, right? And it doesn't even give me a top ranking. It actually gives me a most viewed or most views. It doesn't give me the top ranking, right? What keyword search is, it actually gives me the most top ranking video in this keyword search, which I appreciate. So I can say, hey, just give me the top ranking and list them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. I think keyword search does a very, very good job at that. I'm going to give them a 5-star there. I'm going to give Biteplay a 2-star here. Now, the next thing I want to share with you is, let's talk about it shows ads for the keywords. Blew my mind. Unheard of. Biteplay obviously does not have that, right? They don't have that. We're talking about just a regular keyword search, right? Again, there's some other things that Biteplay has. There's a plethora of things they have in their program. I'm just talking about a basic keyword search tool, and I'm using the basic keywords. I didn't do any of the overall ancillaries or anything like that. And keyword search actually gives me the ads. It shows the actual ads. It not only gives me the ads, it shows me the ads for that particular keyword. Where if you're trying to do this and you're trying to do an overall thing, even for your clients or for yourself and trying to position yourself, you just, hey, what kind of ads are running? Let me look at those ads. Let me make sure that my ads are showing and are saying the same things. I give keyword search a 5-star for that, for just throwing that in there, right? Under their, that gives me that just with the actual search, right? And so let's go down and let's talk about the actual search transferring me to YouTube. Whatever I put in the search, and it says, hey, show me summer windscreens or summer pools or whatever I'm searching for, right? Digital marketing or what have you, right? SEO, whatever. This actually takes my term. This is why I put transfer to YouTube. And again, this is still all based off the original just search concept for each one, because they both have search capabilities. What I can do is that actual search term, I can click on a button and it'll actually take me to YouTube and transfer that same search. It takes that same, whatever I put in the search box, it takes it over to YouTube. So I can just click a button that says, hey, take me over to YouTube. Let me see it in real life. I can appreciate that. I'm going to give a 5-star for keyword search, and I'm going to give a non-applicable here for transfer to YouTube. They don't have that as well. So let's talk about video publish date. This is key. I love using the video publish date feature. I'm going to give the nod to Biteplay. Going to give them 5 stars for that particular element. They do not have that in keyword search. And what I mean by video publish date is, when was this video published? Or for this keyword, when was the last video published for this particular keyword search? This is very powerful in Biteplay, because I can see, they haven't published a video about this in the last year. If I publish this, maybe YouTube is going to serve it up because it is new content and it is new, fresh content. So that can be considered. I'm definitely going to give Biteplay 5 stars for that. That is a very unique feature. I love that feature and I use it all the time. Keyword search, they don't have that feature. They do not have that feature, right? And so the next thing I want to talk about is the actual export. They both export to CSV, right? They both export out. I'm going to give the nod to Biteplay, give them a 5-star in that. And here is the reason why. The reason why I'm going to give them the nod is because when you export, it exports obviously CSV file. You pull that up to any your Google Sheets or your Excel. It gives you everything that you want from that particular channel. Gives you the channel ID, gives you the description, gives you the tags, gives you the thumbnail, gives you everything a person could ask for. If you're trying to do additional research, and you may want to do that offline, you may want to put things into a pivot table and so on and so forth. this is going to give that to you. They do it very well, very well. I'm going to give them a 5-star on that. And for keyword search, very light, very, hey, here's a hair, here's a hair sample, right? Here's a DNA sample, right? They're not giving you too much on their exports. Actually, I was a little disappointed. Actually, I'm a lot of disappointed because they don't, a lot of disappointed. I don't, what kind of word is that? Anyway, I'm very disappointed because they don't give you much on the export. It's like, I really wanted to do, I did a head to head. I went through every single feature of the searches for both. And this is what I ended up with. I give them a 1, right? I had to give them something. So let me give you a bonus, right? And so let's talk about the bonus as we kind of wrap this video up. The bonus feature for each one is they give you a tag generator in Biteplay. I love this feature and still use this feature today because a lot of times you're trying to put tags together. You're trying to get, and some of your plugins will give you the tag. Actually, they will give you the tags. You could kind of suggest, suggest what you can put in it. But what Biteplay is doing, it's giving you the most popular tags that are used for that keyword search. And they're putting them all right there for you. Another thing is you can actually export the tags in a CSV for that particular search. Only the tags only. That's huge. I love that. That is a very, very good bonus feature by Biteplay. I can really appreciate that. But what keyword search does is they give you ad spy. You can actually pull up actual ads for a particular keyword and look at them and drill down on them and view them and get an estimation on how much they're viewing and what channels that they're viewing on. That is very powerful. If you're going to run ads, I would lean heavy towards the keyword search. If you want to just review and look at videos all day long and trying to find out what's the best video, what are they showing, I would go with a Biteplay. But for this particular comparison, I do want to give you a winner just based on stars and based on what I saw fit in the actual head-to-head comparison. Again, I own both. I don't have a dog in a fight, just so you know. So don't be putting in the comments, hey, you lean this way, lean that way. I don't really care. You can actually give both affiliate links. I have affiliate links for both in this actual video in the description. You can see that below. But what I do is the nod goes to keyword search, because keyword search beat them out by about 2 stars. Could it actually have been a lot closer? Probably, but just my overall opinion, non-biased, I'm going to give the winner and the nod to keyword search. Hey, thank you for joining me today on that Digital Growth Hacks channel. It's just a versus. Every now and then I'll do those just based on demand. If you comment below, you want to see something else, just chime in. You can share your thoughts. If you agree, you agree. If you don't agree, you don't agree. Again, at the end of the day, I have both tools, so it doesn't really matter to me. I can answer immediate questions for you about each tool if you had those and you were still trying to make decisions. Again, I have an affiliate link for both tools below. There is a special, there may be a special discount. I think both of them have been featured and have had lifetime deals in the past. I don't know that they both still have them. If there is a lifetime deal to be had for each one, that link will be below as well. Again, this has been Jenny Jones. Hope you're doing great out there. Goodbye for now.